welcome to the land down under. G'day, you absolute legends, and welcome. My name's Suresh, and I'm absolutely stoked to take you on the adventure of a lifetime across my home, the one and only Australia. Crikey, what a place. We're about to embark on a journey through some of the most breathtaking, jaw-dropping wonders this massive, beautiful continent has to offer. From the deep, shimmering blue of our oceans to the fiery red heart of our outback, this country is just bursting with life, beauty, and stories that are as old as time itself. You're going to see things that'll make your heart pound. This isn't just about pretty pictures, though. Oh no, we're diving headfirst into a land of incredible contrasts. We've got wildlife here you won't find anywhere else on the planet. Cuddly-looking koalas, bouncing kangaroos, and some of the most fascinating and sometimes dangerous critters you could ever imagine. We'll also get a taste of the vibrant culture from the ancient wisdom of the first peoples, who have cared for this land for over 60,000 years, to the buzzing, creative energy of our modern cities. It's a place of stunning natural beauty that will absolutely captivate your soul. So grab your hat, slap on some sunscreen, and get ready for an epic exploration. We're going to explore the sheer diversity and grandeur of Australia. We'll be swimming in coral gardens, standing in the shadow of sacred monoliths, and wandering through forests that have been here since the dinosaurs. It's going to be a wild ride, full of excitement and discovery. I promise you, by the end of this, you'll be as in love with this magnificent country as I am. Let's get into it. Right, first up, we're diving straight in, literally. Welcome to the Great Barrier Reef in Queensland. Crikey, look at this place. It's not just a reef, it's the largest living thing on planet Earth, so massive you can see it from space. But the real magic happens when you get down here, under the surface. It's a bustling underwater city, teeming with more life than you can possibly imagine. We're talking thousands of different types of fish, all dressed in their own spectacular colours, from tiny little Nemo clownfish darting through anemones to majestic sea turtles gliding by like ancient mariners. It's an explosion of life. What a beauty! The coral itself is the star of the show, a kaleidoscope of purples, yellows, and blues, building these incredible, complex structures that provide a home for all these critters. Whether you're a first-time snorkeler just peeking in from the surface, or a seasoned diver exploring the deeper canyons, this place will change you. It's a fragile paradise, a true treasure of our world. And being here, swimming amongst its wonders, is a powerful reminder of how important it is for us to protect these beautiful ecosystems for generations to come. Absolutely magnificent. Now, from the vibrant blue of the ocean, we're heading deep into the red centre of the country, to the Northern Territory. And there she is, Uluru. Just look at her. She's not just a rock, this is the spiritual heart of Australia. This massive sandstone monolith is sacred to the Anangu people, the traditional owners of this land. You can feel the power and the ancient history just by standing here. It's a place of deep cultural significance, covered in stories, ceremonies, and lore that have been passed down for tens of thousands of years. It's a living cultural landscape, and what a privilege it is to be here. The real showstopper is when the sun begins to dance. At sunrise, Uluru awakens, shifting from a deep purple to a fiery burning red that sets the whole desert alight. And then at sunset, it puts on another show, glowing with intense orange and crimson hues before settling into the darkness of the outback night. Watching these colours change is a truly mesmerising, almost spiritual experience. It connects you to the land in a way that's hard to describe. You feel small, but in the best way possible, part of something ancient and grand. What a stunner. Alright, let's hit the road. We're cruising down one of the most famous drives in the world, the Great Ocean Road in Victoria. And this is the main event, the 12 Apostles. Now, there aren't actually 12 of them left, but crikey does that matter. Look at the sheer majesty of these limestone giants. They stand tall and proud, getting battered by the wild southern ocean day in and day out. For millions of years, the wind and waves have been carving them out of the cliffs, and they are a raw, powerful testament to the force of nature. You can hear the roar of the waves crashing against their bases, sending spray high into the air. It's a photographer's dream, especially during the golden hours of sunrise and sunset, when the light paints them in the most incredible colors. Every angle gives you a different perspective, a new sense of their scale and their rugged beauty. These sentinels have watched over this coastline for thousands of years, and standing here, you can't help but feel a sense of awe at their dramatic, enduring presence. It's just wild, untamed beauty at its absolute best. We're back in the Northern Territory, and this time, we're exploring a place that is just dripping with ancient history and wild beauty. Kakadu National Park. This place is massive, a dual World Heritage Site recognized for both its natural and cultural values. It's a landscape of incredible diversity. One minute you're looking out over vast floodplains and wetlands, teeming with birdlife, and the next you're standing at the base of a rugged, towering escarpment that's been here for millions of years. And you have to be careful, because this is croc country. Big saltwater crocs rule these waterways. But the real treasure of Kakadu is its human story. This park is home to some of the oldest and most spectacular Aboriginal rock art in the world. We're talking about galleries, painted on the rock shelters of Ubir and Nourlungi, that are like a window into the past. Some of these paintings are 20,000 years old. They tell stories of creation, of hunting, of the animals that live here, like the long-necked turtle and the barramundi. It's an incredibly profound experience to stand in the same spot where people have been sharing their culture and knowledge for millennia. This place is truly special. Up in the tropical north of Queensland, we're venturing into the oldest tropical rainforest on the planet, the Daintree. This place is ancient, a living, breathing museum that has been evolving for over 135 million years. When you step inside, it's like entering another world. The air is thick and humid, filled with the sounds of insects and birds, and giant ferns and ancient trees create a dense canopy that filters the sunlight. You can feel the life all around you. It's a complex, intricate ecosystem that's just buzzing with energy. This is a hotspot for unique wildlife. If you're lucky, you might spot the elusive, magnificent southern cassowary, a giant, flightless bird that looks like it walked straight out of the Jurassic period. You can take a canopy walk to get a bird's-eye view of the forest, or a cruise down the Daintree River to spot crocodiles and other critters. And the most incredible thing, this ancient rainforest stretches all the way down to the coast, where it meets the Great Barrier Reef. It's the only place in the world where two World Heritage Sites exist side by side. How amazing is that? Now for something a little different. We're leaving the wild bush for a bit and heading to one of the most famous cities in the world, Sydney. And you can't talk about Sydney without talking about this absolute masterpiece of architecture, the Sydney Opera House. Look at those sails. She's recognised all over the globe, a symbol not just of Sydney, but of all of Australia. It's a testament to human creativity and ambition, a building that dared to be different and became one of the most iconic structures of the 20th century. What a beauty. But she's not just a pretty face. This is one of the world's busiest performing arts centres, with thousands of shows and events held here every year. From grand opera to contemporary music, there's always something happening beneath these magnificent shells. You can take a tour to learn about its incredible history and controversial construction, or better yet, grab a ticket to a show and experience the magic for yourself. Sitting on the steps, looking out over the sparkling harbour with the harbour bridge right there, it's a moment you'll never forget. A true man-made wonder. Let's head south to Melbourne, a city with a completely different vibe. It's all about culture, coffee, and creativity here. And honestly, the best place to find the city's true heart and soul is by getting lost in its famous laneways. These narrow little alleys like Hosier Lane and AC/DC Lane were once just for service and rubbish bins. But they've been transformed into vibrant open-air art galleries. The walls are a constantly changing canvas of incredible street art, from huge detailed murals to tiny, clever stencils. It's an explosion of colour and expression around every corner. But you know, it's not just about the art though. Tucked away in these laneways are some of the city's best-kept secrets. You'll find quirky little cafes serving up some of the best coffee you'll ever taste, hidden bars and independent boutiques. There's a real buzz, a creative energy that's just infectious. Exploring these laneways is like a treasure hunt. You never know what you're going to discover next. It's the perfect example of how art can transform a space and bring a community together. It's gritty, it's beautiful, and it's uniquely Melbourne. Just a short drive west of Sydney, and you're in another world entirely. Welcome to the Blue Mountains. Now, you might wonder why they're called the Blue Mountains. Look out over the valleys. See that blue haze? That's caused by the vast forests of eucalyptus trees releasing tiny droplets of oil into the atmosphere. It's a stunning natural phenomenon. This place is all about dramatic cliffs, plunging valleys, and cascading waterfalls. It's a hiker's paradise, with hundreds of kilometers of tracks to explore, from gentle strolls to challenging multi-day treks. The most famous landmark here is this rock formation right here, the Three Sisters. According to Aboriginal legend, these three weathered sandstone peaks are three sisters who were turned to stone. They stand proudly overlooking the Jameson Valley, and they are an absolutely spectacular sight. You can learn more about the ancient Aboriginal heritage of the area, which dates back thousands of years. Whether you're riding the world's steepest railway, bushwalking through the forest, or just soaking in the panoramic views from a lookout, the Blue Mountains will take your breath away. What a place. All right, for this next one, we have to travel all the way over to the wild coast of Western Australia, and we have to get up high to really appreciate it. Get ready for something you've probably never seen before, a bright pink lake. No, you're not seeing things. This is Lake Hillier, and its bubblegum pink colour is all natural. It's a truly bizarre and beautiful sight, especially when you see it right next to the deep blue of the Southern Ocean, separated only by a thin strip of white sand and green forest. The contrast is just unbelievable. Scientists believe the colour comes from a specific type of microalgae that lives in the super salty water, but whatever the cause, the result is absolutely stunning. You can't swim in it, and it's in a very remote location on Middle Island. So the best way to see this natural wonder is from the air, on a scenic flight. From up here, you can really grasp the intensity of the colour and the sheer uniqueness of its location. It's one of those places that reminds you that nature is the greatest and most surprising artist of all, a true natural marvel. For our final stop, we're heading to the island state at the bottom of Australia, the wild and rugged land of Tasmania, and hidden away in Rip-Snorter National Park is this absolute gem. This is Wineglass Bay, and you can see how it got its name. Look at that perfect sweeping curve of pristine white sand meeting the most incredible turquoise water. It's a picture-perfect cove that looks like it's been carved by an artist. To get this classic view, you have to do a bit of a hike up to the lookout, but crikey, is it worth every single step? This place is an adventurer's dream. You can hike down to the beach itself, go for a swim in the chilly but crystal clear water, or even go kayaking to explore the coastline from a different perspective. The whole Rip-Snorter Peninsula is made of these stunning pink granite mountains called the Hazards, which provide a dramatic backdrop to the bay. It's a place of pure, untouched natural beauty. It's peaceful, it's pristine, and it's the perfect spot to just sit, breathe in the fresh sea air, and appreciate the raw beauty of the Tasmanian wilderness. Just gorgeous. And that's a wrap on our incredible journey across Australia. Crikey, what an adventure! From the depths of the Great Barrier Reef to the sacred heart of Uluru and the wild coast of Tasmania, we've seen some of the most spectacular wonders this great southern land has to offer. But believe me, we've only just scratched the surface. This country is so vast and full of beauty, there's always something new to discover. I hope this journey has inspired you and shown you just how precious and magnificent our natural world is. It fills my heart with so much joy to share it with you all. Now I want to hear from you legends. What was your favourite wonder from our trip? Was it the vibrant life of the reef, the spiritual power of Uluru, or the perfect curve of Wineglass Bay? Pop a comment down below and let me know which spot you'd want to visit first. Sharing these amazing places and stories is what it's all about, and I'd love to hear what resonated with you. Your passion for adventure is what keeps this channel going, so get talking. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible Aussie adventure. It's been an absolute honor to be your guide. If you had a ripper of a time and you want to see more amazing travel guides and wildlife adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Stay wild, keep exploring, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Cheers, mates.